this is Allison Prince. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you made it. Today, it's going to be fun. It's always fun though, right? When you're talking about entrepreneurship and numbers and geeking out over what works and what doesn't work, like it's so fun. I know, there's just like not that very many of us that geek out over stuff like this. So you're here so we can geek out together and be okay with it. So why can we do this? Because I can, right? We're in this group, in this clan, in this family that we can geek out over making money, over changing our lives. Why? Because I can. Because you can. Because we can make a difference. So glad you're here. So excited to get started on today's topic. So today's topic is a Facebook post versus a Facebook Live and the real number conversions. So you guys, I did this during the first week that I started the Because I Can clan group, and the numbers, just wait till you see them. Whoa. If you've never, here's a little spoiler alert. If you've never done a Facebook Live, now's the time. Because it's a free platform. We don't have to pay anything for it. I mean, we have our cell phone bills, but you're probably watching this video on your cell phone, so you've already paid for it, right? So you've got the most amazing technology to be able to talk to people that are in your state to in another country. I'm doing these Facebook Lives and I'm talking to people in Mexico, Canada, Australia, and then right here in my hometown. It is beyond cool. The technology that's been provided for us to help us grow our businesses for free, let's not take advantage of it and let's use it. I know it's scary. I know. Believe me, my heart starts pumping every time I hit start. But I think that's what makes it exciting, right? It keeps us living on the edge, the entrepreneur edge of being vulnerable. And in this group, we're all vulnerable together. So let's get started. And I'm going to show you why Facebook Lives are amazing. Okay, so I posted my product on Facebook. I got it ready. I took the pictures. I got the copy. I got everything all set up, right? I posted on Facebook and I did it and not one sold. Why wasn't I a success? Why wasn't I a success in the first time? Like, why didn't it work? I used my How Does She platform, had 1.9 million. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Why isn't this not working? It wasn't the product. It was how I was delivering it. And you guys know that delivery is like 99.9% of sales. How you say it, how you do it, how you tell it, how you post it. So I'm going to walk you through that a little bit. So you will not nail it the first time, the second time, or the third time. It just takes time. Even I've been doing this for 7 years, and this product that I sold, and it's personalized fabric, if you guys saw it, it sells a ton on other things. I just had my messaging wrong, right? So I'm going to walk you through some of the numbers. Okay, so these were the URLs right here. So I started this one first, free.personalizedfabric2.com, free fabric. And I just put in a post. And I had 90 clickovers and I had 0 sales, you guys. That, so lame. So lame to me. I did use what's called a Google short link. So if you just type in your URL, Google short link, it pulls up the ability to put in this URL right here, and it converts it to this, and then I was able to track all my clicks. So this is just a screenshot right here, so I could show you guys the real numbers. So the first one right here, number 1, free personalized fabric, free fabric. The URL here, I took it down. It doesn't, because it didn't work, right? It was giving me horrible results. I basically, right here, Facebook post, it was just a Facebook post, totally screwed up on this one. It's okay. You guys, you trip and you fall as being an entrepreneur, right? You don't win the first time every time, but I knew it was a good product. So I knew I needed to change something. So I tried it again and I reworded my words. I reworded a few things in there, and here was my Google click. Look, you guys, it drove over 2 2,000 clicks. Like, it was driving over so much traffic, but look at my cells. That's junk. 3 cells for 2,200 clicks. I knew I was still off. Okay. So number 2, Facebook post, high clicks, low conversions. I knew that my landing page was wrong. This was telling me, okay, the wording is better on here, but I've got low conversions. So what do I need to do to take it up a notch? What do I need to do to help this convert more? Because it's a good product. It's an absolute good product. So I tried it a third time, and here was my URL, and I got 432 clicks, which isn't as much as this, but look at this, 48 cells, and it brought me $516.99. And you guys, I did this about a week ago. I know it says 3 days ago, but I did it about a week ago. I had more cells this morning. I don't have any cells on this one, and I still don't have any cells on this one, but I have not had one other cell on this one, and I'm still getting conversions on this one after an entire week. So I know that I'm on the right path. I know I'm there. So, bum, bum, bum. Here is what I did. I gave education on a Facebook Live. I had lower clicks, but huge conversion. And part of the reason why I had lower clicks is because I put in the wrong URL on the Facebook Live. Oh, geez. I know. Issues, right? I know it would have been a lot better if I would have gotten that click right. So make sure your URL is correct before you go on a Facebook Live, because that can throw you off completely. Okay, so on the Facebook Live, and you guys can see, like, here's a screenshot of it. I've got the fabric that I was selling right here on my shoulder. I held it up to them. I said, what questions do you guys have? Look how it stretches. Look how it's printed. Look how long it is. Look how big it is. So I educated them first. And so before they even came over, they were all ready to buy. So that's why my conversions were a lot higher. But I guarantee it, next time I advertise it, I'll get even higher conversions. And I'm doing some things on the back end to be able to create another story for you guys and another numbers and conversion, so you guys can duplicate it, replicate it, whatever. So I haven't advertised it yet, but I will again shortly once I have a few things on the back end. Okay, now I'm going to do this little plug because you just have to, right? Don't sell personalized fabric. I already am. Find your own product, find your own passion, find your own whatever. Don't steal other people's ideas. You can get inspiration from it, right? And I got inspiration from someone else, but don't just flat out steal product ideas. I think that, I don't like that. If you've ever had that happen, it just kind of is a little sting. And I think it's not so much the product, it's how they do it. I know when I started one of my companies, like 4 months later, someone else, I swear they just copy and pasted my whole design, my whole layout, my whole everything, and just changed the name of their business. And I'm like, really? You couldn't even change your colors? You couldn't even change like the social icons? Like, they were my social icons that I had made. I don't know. So get a little unique with your product. And I know I just went off on a rant on that. But find your own product, your own unique item, because that's what's going to sell for you, what you're passionate about, not someone else's. And by the way, that company that copy and pasted mine, they are struggling. They're not doing very well. I think it's because they didn't have their own identity. They stole someone else's. And so they're trying to find out who they are still. So find your own identity and become unique. And we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so next one. Okay, so the Facebook post, guys, right? This one and this one, right? It took me 20 seconds to post it. And in it, I was like, hey, go get your fabric over here. It is on sale, blah, blah, blah. It took me 20 seconds, and it's not making any more sales. The Facebook Live took me 24 minutes. So you guys saw that number, right? 24 minutes, and I did $516 in sales. I like making $500 in a half hour. I put an hour, but it's a half hour. And guess what, guys? Sales are still coming in. because I educated them, right? I gave them the dream, the vision, instead of selling a product. I told them about it. I held it up. I educated them. I asked them to share. And then they became fans. Not because I'm like, go buy, go buy, go buy. It was a different approach to it. Okay, so here are the stats. This is the actual post that I did right here. Who wants a personalized fabric for $4.99? A full sheet, don't walk, friggin' run. And I was trying to be a teenager there. You can use whatever verbiage you want to. I don't know if teenagers even use that word. Anyways, here's my Google link right here. It reached, so on my page of 1.9 million, it reached 40,000 people. And then I want you to notice here too, look at the negative feedback. I had 11 people hide the post. Okay, so people didn't like this post. Am I okay with it? Yeah, right? But when you put your face on there, it can be a little bit harder, and I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so here was the first post right here, 40,000 reach. And let's go back up here. This was this post right here. It had 3 cells, 2,000 clicks and 3 cells. So I honestly think this was a big fat fail in my book. But guess what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with failing because the faster I fail, the faster I learn and the faster I can succeed. All right, here's the next one. This is my Facebook Live. And so I actually was talking about 2 things here. Personalized fabric, which I had the wrong URL at first, so make sure you get the right URL in. And on a Facebook Live, you actually have to type this in. So maybe have a friend or spouse look at it before you hit live to double check it. And then I was asking people to become join over because I can, but I did both of them. So it was kind of a duo. So I know if I go back and just do the fabric, it's going to convert a heck of a lot more. Okay, so on this one, I had 109,000 reach, and this was within, like I screenshotted this within 24 hours. So this number is going to be a lot higher, probably 130, 140 right now, just because of the way Facebook works, right? And then I want you to take a look at this, 36 hide the post. So if I didn't do that first post and I didn't have anything to compare it with, I'd be like, oh man, 36 people hated me. And I think I would get caught up in that a lot, right? Not all these loves and ha-ha-has and wows, right? I would get caught up in the angry. I would get caught up in the hide post. I think I would get caught up in that quite a bit, but I had something to compare it with, right? Here, there's no personality there. That's not me. So 11 here and 36 here. So, and then you look at the number, the people reach here and the people reach here. So it's about right on track, you guys. So don't take it personal. Don't take Facebook Live personal. I know it's scary. I know you're getting out of your comfort zone. I understand that. My heart beats. I sweat in the wrong places, like my hands get sweaty. But you guys, this is part of being the entrepreneur, stepping out of your comfort zone, right? And sharing a product that you absolutely love. And sharing your goals and your visions with other people. It's hard to do, but if you can do that, you're going to have a greater success. I know that, and we just proved that right here. Okay, so back here. And if you're wondering, I've had some people say, oh my gosh, where did you get that information from, Allison? If you click on right here, your people reach, click on that number right there, Facebook gives you all these stats for free. So not only do they allow us to have this platform that's totally free, right? They give us stats on it too to help us improve. Whoa, thank you, Facebook. I know we've had some harder time, like Facebook keeps changing and their algorithms and it gets super frustrating. But you guys, look at the positive. Look how much feedback information they give us for absolute free. I didn't boost this. I didn't put a penny in this. All it was my time. Okay, so in your Facebook Lives, remember to be you. Remember, don't be fake. Don't be pushy. Just be you. Be who you are. People love that. You guys know I do Facebook Lives without makeup on, without when I'm in my pajamas, you guys. And I've gotten a lot of people saying, hey, thanks so much for just being authentic. I think that's what people are craving now. We're tired of the over photoshopped, crazed world, right? We want real, we want raw. And in this one, my little guy was around my neck half the time. I put the wrong link in. And I mean, look how many people love the post. They love that I was a dork, a geek, whatever, right? They absolutely loved it. And I did have some people that didn't like it, but I don't want them in my world. I don't want them as customers. I just want people that are happy and can lift each other up when we do make mistakes, because we're humans. Okay, another thing, ask your Facebook livers what they want. Ask your Facebook group what they want. You might think they want 2 blue shoes when they really want a blue and a yellow orange shoe. Ask them what they want. They will tell you. I know a lot of people say, what do you say on your Facebook Live? How do you talk about your fabric? Ask them. Say, hey guys, I have this piece of fabric. What would you do with it? What would you create with this fabric? Right? Then they'll tell you. And then you can talk to them about it. And what else would you want to see in the future? What else do you think we could create? Oh, I want pink, I want purple, I want green. And then that conversation just happens naturally. And then you're going to do it again and again and again until you can perfect that sells. You're going to keep doing it over and over and over again. You guys, I'm not done with this journey right here. I just did it 3 times. I'm going to do it again and again and again. And I hope these cells have a couple zeros behind it. That's my goal for this. And it's just through trial and error. And okay, this way works, this way doesn't work. This way right here, oh, I know that doesn't work. I know this doesn't work. Okay, I'm getting closer. What else can I tweak? What else can I do? And that's the process of selling. Guys, getting out of your comfort zone, explaining the dream more versus the product, asking people to be in that vision with you, and that's when the conversions happen. Remember to be you. Step out of your comfort zone, do a Facebook Live, and then let us know in our Facebook group, Because I Can Plan. Let us know in that Facebook group how it went. We want to be there. We want to be your biggest cheerleaders. Have a fabulous day, you guys. I will talk to you later.